Imagine a roller coaster ride where the stakes are not just your adrenaline rush, but the very survival of small businesses across America. This is the reality for entrepreneurs like Lindsay Hagerman, co-owner of Raincaper, as the Supreme Court prepares to weigh in on a tariffs fight that could redefine presidential power. Hagerman's Pennsylvania-based company, which sells art-inspired travel accessories, has been on a wild ride since President Trump's trade war with China began. Tariffs on imported goods have swung from 10% to a staggering 145%, leaving her pricing strategy in chaos. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this unpredictability a necessary tool for national security, or an overreach of executive authority? Raincaper imports umbrellas and raincapes from China, products that cannot be manufactured in the U.S. This has thrust the company into the crosshairs of Trump's tariff policies. Hagerman has had to trim expenses, lay off employees, and grapple with the question of whether to raise prices, a move that could alienate customers. And this is the part most people miss. While the administration claims tariffs are paid by foreign countries, it's actually U.S. importers like Hagerman who bear the cost. The Supreme Court is now set to decide whether Trump has the authority to unilaterally impose tariffs under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, IEEPA. Lower courts have ruled his sweeping tariffs illegal, but a high court decision in his favor could cement tariffs as a presidential tool for negotiating with foreign nations. Conversely, a ruling against Trump could significantly curb presidential power, especially since he appointed 3 of the justices. Boldly highlighting the controversy, Trump's use of IEEPA to declare trade deficits and drug trafficking as national emergencies has sparked debate. Critics argue that IEEPA was never intended to grant such broad tariff powers, while the administration claims it's a continuation of long-standing presidential authority. Neil Katyal, representing small businesses, warns that Trump's interpretation could allow the president to tax everything from autos to zoos. The economic impact is already being felt. An analysis by the Tax Foundation predicts Trump's tariffs will impose $1.7 trillion in new taxes on Americans by 2035, reduce GDP growth by 0.7% annually, and lower incomes by 1.1% in 2026. Small businesses like Earthquaker Devices and Cephalofair Games have paid tens of thousands in tariffs, leading to layoffs, reduced salaries, and price increases. Asking the thought-provoking question, is this a necessary sacrifice for national security or an unconstitutional overreach? The Supreme Court's decision will not only shape the future of trade policy, but also redefine the balance of power between the executive branch and Congress. As Julie Robbins of Earthquaker Devices warns, the uncertainty could lead to a mass extinction of small businesses. What do you think? Is Trump's use of tariffs justified, or does it cross a line?